Hi, I'm Ed Begley Jr., and welcome to Innovations, an educational series dedicated to informing the public on the latest advancements and breakthroughs taking place across the globe. Throughout this series, we'll explore the significant issues impacting our lives today and discover how we're preparing for the future.
Imagine a world where everyone on the planet stayed connected to the internet, even when on a plane or boat or in the middle of the desert. Now, through the innovative use of metamaterials and new generation satellites, that vision is almost here.
Metamaterials is really more of a design tool set than an actual physical thing. I know it sounds like it's a material, but you want to think about that term more like nanotechnology. It's a field that has led to a whole bunch of new design principles, which are in turn leading to new types of devices.
Game changers in the industry see the possibilities that metamaterials hold for the future of communications technology.
There's a lot of potential for metamaterials, but the swath of different applications is actually enormous. Everything from cloaking applications to sonar applications, as well as, of course, microwave and antenna design.
So what is Kymeta doing with metamaterials that enable everyone on the planet to be connected?
Kymeta Corporation is an antenna technology company, but sometimes I like to joke that we're an antenna company kind of like Amazon's a bookstore. What we're bringing to market is so disruptive in the field of communications and satellite communications in particular that it's not just about displacing the equipment that exists today, it's actually about opening up huge new markets that currently don't have satisfactory communications. Kymeta is using the metamaterials design toolset for the design of electronically scanned antennas that can allow high-speed satellite communications to access mobile platforms, in many cases for the first time. But we're actually marrying that with the liquid crystal display industry, allowing many of those products to come to market at consumer prices.
But what is actually new about this, and what impact will it have on potential new markets for satellite connectivity?
Kymeta is changing the marketplace by introducing panel technology in a mass-producible and low-cost way. This enables mobility for general consumer markets like the connected car.
We are enabling markets that don't use satellite communications today. So think about cars, your recreational boats, if you're out in the field, if you're up on the mountains where you can't use satellite communications, that's where we really are going to be able to change the marketplace.
Today, commercial airplanes and shipping vessels are typically equipped with mechanically steered, so-called gimbal antennas to maintain connectivity with internet. How does Kymeta believe that the metamaterials-based technology can enhance today's solutions?
Gimbal steer antennas has been in market for decades, and it takes a traditional dish and through mechanical implementation steers it to the satellite. The downside with that technology is that it creates huge antennas that are cumbersome to install, very expensive to buy, and expensive to maintain. What we are able to do is to do all that steering through software on a flat panel antenna. We're replacing the need for all moving parts and control it through software instead. So what you will have with our technology is one flat panel antenna, and through software it controls the steering towards the satellite. Whether the boat is moving or whether the satellite is moving, you'll be able to stay connected with the satellite with the Kymeta technology.
What markets are enabled where satellite connectivity hasn't been possible to date?
It's not at all feasible to have a large mechanically moving antenna mounted to the top of the car, but with our antennas we can actually embed them directly into the roof.
Our antenna-powered technology works seamlessly in high-volume markets by virtue of the electronic scanning and software acquisition and tracking that works on the antenna. So for example, in the connected car, with our antenna mounted on the roof of an automobile, the software is continually tracking satellite signal strength and maintaining lock on the satellite. Even if there are brief interruptions if you pass by a building or a tree, the car is continually downloading information that needs to be updated.
But how about the satellites themselves? What investments are being made to scale to the ever-increasing demand of connectivity around the globe?
Not only satellite companies, but also Google, Facebook, SpaceX are looking into launching the next generation satellites that are much closer to Earth, but also moves across the sky. The Kymeta technology is not only going to work with those solutions, but it actually enables those solutions as well. Both as you're on the ground, because you need solutions to steer, to talk to the right satellite at any given time, but actually also on the satellites themselves.
But the antenna is only a part of the solution. How does Kymeta envision this technology to be realized for users on boats, airplanes, and cars?
Kymeta has really taken a position of partnership within the industry. We believe that what we're doing is so different than what is out there right now that we can open up completely new markets. The way that we go about that is we've been finding partners who are really experts in each area, and so some specific examples of that: in the aeronautical industry, we're working with Inmarsat and Honeywell. In the maritime industry, we're working with Intelsat, Airbus, and Intellian. And we have many other partners lined up who are really the best at what they do in their areas. That allows us to stay focused and really create value across the entire industry.
What excites me most about Kymeta is that we not only have this groundbreaking technology that's unique in the industry, but we also have this incredible market opportunity. Firstly, to go disrupt today's markets that use satellite communications, but more importantly, enable markets that don't use satellite communication today.
What I've come to realize as we've really grown the company is how impactful what we're doing will be for people's everyday lives. We have the opportunity to not just get data to commercial shipping, but in many cases we're talking to people about how we provide data to people in third world countries who otherwise wouldn't be able to connect with the rest of the world. And that's really gratifying.
For more information, visit www.kymetacorp.com.